Welcome to Cat the Minion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is going to be April tarot reading for Scorpio. And the spread that I'm using is one of the ones that I offer for sale. It's the list of that's going to be in the description box underneath this video. It's what I call, or what is, a Lenormand 9 grid. And instead of using the Lenormand for each sign, I'm just using the decks that I'm called to. So in place of that, I've got the mini Rider-Waite here, and then I'm going to get an oracle card that's going to be like a topic about what the reading's about. Although instead of an oracle card, I'm using the Morgan Greer deck, and mine looks a little different than normal because I've modified it. So I'm gonna get these laid out and then we'll get a topic card. These are so teensy. Okay. Put these away. Alright, are these? I think they're all, I don't like that one though. Sometimes I have to move them. Oh, that looks better. Okay. Okay, and then we'll get Morgan Greer here. There's a reader, her name is Gemma, Gemstone Tarot, and she calls this deck smells like the 70s, and I totally agree with that assessment. The Queen of Rods. Alright, what is her energy? Queen of Wands. Pisces and Aries. Okay. She is very sunny. Very solar center. Now, in March we had 3 all month, which is Empress energy. And then in April we have Emperor energy all month with the 4. That may or may not come into play in this reading, but we'll take a look here. So we have the Queen, she's a 1 or a 13. Queen of Fire. The Queen of Sunlit Day. It's like you're gonna know something. I'm here, you know what, I'm actually hearing from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but the light of the night, it'll all be alright. But here it's like the light of day. Unstoppable illumination. She's a 1 or a 13, so we could have a transformative energy here, but it's like your solar chakra being blown open come hell or high water. So let's look at these. So there's the moon inverted, which tells me the sun. 18. You know, the moon card is technically ruled by Pisces, and we have Piscean energy here. So it's, again, it's that by the light of the day. The Emperor, there he is. You got some root and sacral energy going on. And we have the Knight of Pentacles inverted. So this slow plodding energy, possibly at high speed. But we'll see. Now what's interesting is a Knight inverted also tells me the Hanged Man, because they're both 12. So the Knight of Pentacles, normally Leo and Virgo energy inverted, but very much solar energy because of this yellow energy here. We see that because the sun is on here. But inverted, it tells me 12, which is Neptune, which is also that Piscean energy. 7 of Pentacles inverted, impatience. 7 of Pentacles. I don't know why I don't remember that. It's Saturn in Taurus. The Star inverted, Aquarian energy. Something's not aligned. The Moon and the Sun and the stars. Interesting. 3 of Swords. What is that? Saturn and Libra. Okay, so we have 2 Saturn energies. Libra and Taurus are both Venusian. Like, really tired of being stuck in the heartache. And then we have Justice coming in looking a lot like the Emperor. This is Libra energy. This is Venus as well. They look well matched here. This is 11, and then we have 4. The difference between them is the 7. 11. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Now, this is interesting because I believe it was Libra's reading that this came up inverted. Right next to the 7. 6 and 7, 13. That's weird, though. Is that a sun energy? The Moon in Taurus. Huh. There's the Moon. And then 4 of Swords inverted. This is waking up, but this is more Hanged Man. And this is usually a low vibration of the Hanged Man. Or the Knight taking a break after going to battle. The 3 Swords here. But then the Truth here, the Sword of Justice. Sword of Damocles hanging over my head. Another Rocky Horror Picture Show song. This is usually the 6 of Cups back here, but we have a 6 of Pentacles underneath it. And the Sword of Justice. This is wake up. But notice this idea of waking up, it comes with the solar energy. What's going on here? 4 of Swords. Which I've reassigned Neptune in Libra. Piscean energy. I feel like Scorpio isn't even really in their own reading. There's very little water. Balance, balance. It's like I kind of feel like Scorpio is dealing with somebody who's holding Libra energy, and for some reason Scorpio is taking on Piscean energy instead of their own energy. So we're dealing with Scorpio's subconscious here. I mean, Justice is the Libra, right? There's something's been amiss in my subconscious, all this pain that I would like to get rid of so that I can feel generous and happy again. But it's like my stars aren't aligning, and I feel like it's sort of like my secrets are spilling out of the bag now. But this Knight of Pentacles is sort of like 2 cards in a row that have to deal with, just sort of taking things a little bit at a time, impatience and hurrying in with this pentacle message. So there's like the material world isn't moving as fast as somebody wants it to. This is the Empress. This is the Emperor. Sunlight transformation. The Emperor and the Empress are in Aries right now, which is, I feel like, this energy. The Sun and Venus in Aries, which is ruled by the Emperor. And in this way, I kind of feel like the Emperor is representing both a masculine aspect, but more just Aries energy itself. The Sun is the illuminator, but the feminine energy is what's getting worked on here. It's a little bit strange. How much time have I got? Okay, I got enough time to do this. It's like, I've come before the Emperor because even Justice is having a hard time reconciling this rift. The Emperor is the ruler of all of the material worlds, right? He's the ruler of the four suits. He's holding down the material world. I feel I can't quite get this, though. I want to clarify her. Let me clarify both sides of this. There's something missing. It's the Ace of Swords. There's the Sword of Justice again. And what's this? The Lovers. Okay. I feel like Scorpio has naturally to do with going really deep into psychic and emotional territories. It's the abyss. It's sort of an underlying consciousness, like the unconscious, whereas Piscean energy is the subconscious. I've subverted my pain into my dream world, and now I don't know why everything's taking so long. This isn't fair. But there's a collective unconsciousness where it's like the masculine and the feminine energies aren't together because there's an aspect of their energy that's kind of in a coma. It's like out in outer space, hanging in the ether. It's not something that's buried under a rock. It's like waiting for the sun to hit the dark side of the moon. Right? It's like, why aren't we getting together? Because we don't know that there's a party going on the other side of the glass. And there's this idea of, I'm in a hurry to overcome the pain, to have the healing. But there's also an aspect of union of the masculine and the feminine. Is there any easier way to explain that? It's like, I almost feel like this isn't the patriarchy. It has to do with a relationship between someone holding Scorpionic, someone holding Libra energy, and Scorpio, who is sort of going through their own subconscious. And I think that's maybe why this is hard to understand, because dreams don't always make sense because the imagery becomes distorted. Let me clarify again. What is the... depression, intuition that's not picking up any signals, exhaustion, and this sort of fear of retribution for expressing sort of non-material ideas, right? People are gonna talk shit about me and try to set me up if I talk about these sort of cosmic ideas or like deeper subconscious issues. I feel like, yeah, sort of unhappiness, having a hard time, like, locking down a foundation point, like an anchor. This is, I do want to get out of the pain. This is another illumination card coming up out of the darkness. This is an unfinished chapter. Then we have, I want to let go of this crap that's weighing me down. This is Venus energy, but it's coming in, again, red robe. This is kind of like the marriage, right? It's like the lovers together, but it's a higher vibration. It's like the Justice and the Emperor did like a body smash. But it's a shift. There's something changing, a pivot. And of course the Tower's destruction of this old, sort of old paradigm where, like, one hand doesn't know what the other is doing. I still feel like this isn't fully explained, but it's, there's something that's like outside of like material language expression that Scorpio is dealing with in sort of cosmic justice coming into frustration and setback when dealing with the material world. But what's happening is the solar centers opening up. It's your chakra being blown open, and that's going to lead to connecting the consciousness to the material, right? To your connecting your head to your feet, so you don't feel like a balloon floating around, but also like self-confidence and holding into the gut feeling of the truth, where you don't have to necessarily worry about what other people are doing, but there's an opportunity to work together better because everything's going to become lit up. Like you can see everything. All right. So if you want to get a personal reading, you can hit me up. Oops, sorry, that was really fast. I hope I didn't make anybody sick. The cat came back at gmail.com. The list of readings is going to be in the description box underneath here, as well as the link tree, linktr.ee/catdominion. If you'd like to help keep my channel chunking along, you can donate, energy exchange, tip jar, PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Or if you'd like some stuff for a donation, I've got merch and prints and actual art items. There's a coupon code there. If you go through the link tree, it should pop in at the top. You get a discount on Etsy if you get 3 or more items. And then I've got certain prints and art things, donating 10% or more when I can afford it to charity. And then I've got some coloring books over here and a dark poetry book. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.